Hi, welcome to the Fabulous Fox. I'm like virtually, we're sitting in there. This is a show that I have been waiting all season for. We are talking MJ, Michael Jackson, and from the cast, none other than Chelsea. Now, is it Mitchell-Bonsu?
Yes, that was a great
Woo!
pronunciation.
Our station, we're big classic hits, KLOU here locally, and we play Michael Jackson like crazy. Lots of fans. So our listeners have been waiting. I know nothing about this, so it's up to you to tell us a little bit.
Um, so it's a show about one of the world's greatest entertainers of all time, I'd say, Michael Jackson. It takes place in 1992, where we are in our last 2 days of rehearsal preparing for the Dangerous tour.
Ooh.
So stakes are high. Stakes are very high.
Wow. Now, I saw just a video clip that sent to me
Mhm.
from the Fabulous Fox, and it was the dancing. The guy who was playing Michael Jackson. I mean, the dancing.
Yes.
Is this exhausting?
I would say yes. It's probably one of the most physically demanding shows I've ever done. But the choreography is brilliant. I enjoy doing it. So like getting into it, I'm like, goodness, this is a marathon that I'm about to run for 2.5 hours. But when I'm in it, I'm like, this is great. I love this. So it kind of, yes, it is exhausting. We're doing a lot of work to take care of our bodies on a daily basis, but
As you
still
should.
fun.
Do you feel because the artist that is playing Michael Jackson is so, I mean, looks, sounds. Do you feel like he's there with you?
Oddly, so, like it's weird. He sounds just like Michael. So like without seeing him, because he doesn't look like Michael, but seeing him, without seeing him, it's a little trippy. Like I remember in rehearsal, the very first time we heard him speak the lines and like sing the songs, we all were like, what is
Oh
going,
my
this is very strange. So like we try our best to make the audience feel like Michael Jackson is in the room, he's
Yeah.
here, this is him. There's a lot of effort that goes into trying to like, I don't want to say trick, but like trying to house what it would be like if Michael Jackson were still with us on
Mhm.
tour presenting this show. So yeah, it can get a little trippy when hearing it, but, like, seeing him, it's like we're kinda I honestly barely see him throughout the show because we're just dancing so much.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What did it take to now? What before I get to that part, I got it. You've been to St. Louis before. You got a few ties here, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Let's talk about that.
So I was in St. Louis, I wanna say December of 2021 with the Cats musical. I played Bon Ballerina.
Wow.
So, sweet place in my heart. I think we were there for about 3 weeks through the holidays,
Hmm.
and my boyfriend at the time came to visit because we're long distance while we're on tour, and we have a sit down, so he came to visit me, and he proposed on Christmas Day.
And he
So
proposed at one of my favorite places.
oh, absolutely, Angad Arts Hotel. It
Yes.
was perfect.
I love that. And you said yes, obviously.
Oh, yes, I said
I
yes.
love that. And sorry, I was getting another call. I don't know how that happens. Where were you at? Were you on the rooftop? Were you in
Yes, we were on
Oh,
the so somehow I was lured up to the rooftop. I was blindfolded, somehow convinced to get like, I kinda tricked myself into thinking, like, nothing was happening. He's like, "We're gonna go. It's Christmas. The town has this event, so, like, just, like, get a dress and, like, let's just dress nice." And then he, like, puts a blindfold on me and puts me in the elevator, and I'm like,
oh
"This
my
is kinda scary."
God.
And we go up to the rooftop and there's like a view. I'm pretty sure the arc was behind us,
I'm
kind of like
sure of
from
it.
a
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
could see the arch. Yes. Yeah.
And
From the Angard.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's all kind of a blur. Like I had to watch the video to like remember what happened.
Oh, I love
It was
that.
wonderful.
So to come back to the city where you were engaged is kind of cool.
Yes, I'm really excited to like
That's neat.
take in all the scenery.
I love that. Well, we love having you here. And now, got to ask you, Well, first off, did it take a lot to audition? I would imagine dancing, a lot of dancing, singing.
Um, it varies for everyone. For me, I think I submitted a tape, and then a week or 2 later, I was called to New York for a few days of callbacks.
Hmm.
And then I wanna say, like, a few weeks later, I got the call. So, like, for me, it was a very short time
Well, you were
period.
that good.
Well, I appreciate
Just to say it. It's
we
okay
like
to
to
say
hope
I'm
so.
I'm good.
Yeah, we like to hope so. Some people were in the Broadway cast and came from there. Some people had, like, very long, drawn out audition processes over, like, years. One of
Wow.
our friends auditioned 2 days before rehearsal started. So,
Hmm.
it varies, but, yeah, mine wasn't too harsh. It was a lot of dancing. I had to sing a few times, do a few lines. Yes, but a lot of dancing,
A
a
lot
lot.
of dancing. And so when you have two shows in a day, how does that work? How do you nap? How do you get your
Um,
energy?
yeah, I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. Like I try to just between shows, I eat, I sleep, and get back in the theater and warm up. That's pretty much. It's one of those like you just got to do it tired. Yeah, try to stay as hydrated as possible.
And
Yeah,
know that when
it
you
is
get
hard.
that feedback from the audience,
Oh
that's the
yeah.
rush. It's worth it.
Yes, and
Yeah,
our castmates, the ensemble, we rally each other up too,
I
so
love
it
that.
it it definitely helps.
I love that. And what would you tell somebody who, well, most people are I don't know anybody who's not a Michael Jackson fan. So let's just say, okay, I'm a Michael Jackson fan. What's going to surprise me?
Ooh. I think what surprises most people is the story,
Mm,
because usually, like, a lot of people don't know what the show is about. They're like, "We're about to go see a concert. It's a Michael Jackson concert,"
hmm.
and it's nowhere near. I guess it could be considered as a jukebox musical, but it doesn't quite hit the same. Like it dives so deep into Michael's emotional aspect, the mental, and how he crafts and creates work. Like I think Lynn Nottage, our playwright, did a really great job trying to capture his essence and put more make him human
Mm,
because we see him as this entity of like brilliance and like perfection, and he very much was a man who just
hmm.
is capable of pursuing all those things. um so I think that's what people are most surprised about, is just seeing like the emotional roller coaster that,
The humanness of him.
yes, that this
Yes.
show can take you on. Of course
Yeah.
the dancing is there, of course the singing and the
Sure.
all your favorite songs, all of your like all of the dancing, and like it is brilliant to see, but then you're like, "Why am I crying?" Like,
Wow.
it's one of those it won a Tony, I'd say. It won
Yeah, of
several Tonys.
course. Yeah.
So it is a brilliant show, I must say.
Well, we are very excited for you. Thank you for your time. I know you're crazy busy,
Thank
but
you for having me.
oh, you're so sweet. And again, this is a special place in your heart. The Fabulous Fox, as you know, is such a special place to
Yes.
be. And just break a leg. It's going to be at the Fabulous Fox for I believe 2 weeks.
Yes, I
Yeah,
believe so
it's
as well.
yeah, and I it's funny because just from the little bit that I saw that Megan sent, from the PR from the show, the
Mhm,
videos, I saw that it is a story, and you could see just in that one little clip that he was a perfectionist. I think
mhm.
with
Very
his dancers and himself, and a lot of times what people don't realize about perfectionists is it comes from a sense of fear of not
mhm,
being good enough.
mhm.
And so I think seeing that humanity
Yes.
within this, with all the music and the dancing, it sounds like if I'm right about that, I think it's going to be a beautiful thing because you're right. He's seen as this icon,
Mhm.
which he was obviously,
Yes. It
but
goes
seeing
through
humanity.
the whole from baby Michael to, I guess, like 30-something-year-old Michael. You see, like, where it all started and how it's going, I
Yeah.
guess, because it technically takes place in the present day, but yes, it's a lot.
Well,
I'm
see, well,
excited for
I'm
St. Louis.
really excited. It will be sold out every night. I have a feeling because St. Louis, it's St. Louis, and we
Mhm.
love Michael Jackson, of course, and all ages. My son is graduating from Boston University with a degree in fine arts, master's, teaching, and he had a semester from a professor that was all Michael Jackson. And we're talking from the young. So
That
he
is
was,
awesome.
isn't that great?
I
So
wish
he's like,
I had that.
right? I go, oh my gosh, you know more Michael than I even do.
Yes.
You know? So I think you're going to see all ages, and it's a show, a not to miss. Tony Award winner and Chelsea Mitchell-Bonsu, now married.
Yes. Going on 2
Congratulations.
years.
That's
Yes.
fantastic. Is he coming to the show, or he's out touring a different
Oh,
show?
he's on tour with me.
That's
So
even better. I
it's
love
even
that.
better.
Oh, I
Yes.
absolutely love that.
Yes.
Well, welcome again to St. Louis, and enjoy. We can't wait to see it. If you want to get tickets, again, it's fabulousfox.com.